Good afternoon, I'm Malcolm Jordan and this is your midday news fix for Monday the 2nd of June. TSB and Heartland Banks are proposing a multi-million dollar merger. TSB owner Toy Foundation seeking feedback on joining with Heartland Bank to the tune of $620 million. The new TSB Heartland Bank would have a rural focus. Emily Ansell reports.
Business Desk reports this is subject to community consultation with Taranaki residents, where the foundation is based, Heartland shareholders and banking regulators. They're aiming to merge in December.
A pathway is starting to emerge for new grocery players, but Woolworths and Foodstuffs are maintaining the lion's share of the market. The Commerce Commission shining a light on competition and supplier sentiment in reports released today. Claudia O'Neill has more.
Major supermarkets still hold more than 80% of the market, with margins and profitability mostly flat and retail prices up. Grocery Commissioner Pierre Van Heerden says regulatory changes are bedding in, enabling other retailers better entry and expansion. He says that supports more consumer choice.
An international relations expert says Israel's attacks into Lebanon could be complicating US efforts to negotiate a diplomatic end to the war with Iran. Iran says any deal must include a ceasefire on all fronts, including in Lebanon, where Israel has just carried out waves of fresh airstrikes. Otago University's Robert Patman says this could see tensions flare between the US and Israel. He says Donald Trump needs to exercise more discipline over Israel if he wants a resolution with Iran.
He's going to have to act like a superpower with a junior partner, something that Mr. Trump, according to his critics, has been reluctant to do so far.
Untreated wastewater has entered Nelson waterways after more than 350 millimetres of rain in Golden Bay over 24 hours. Civil Defence says streams and rivers appear to have peaked. Jamie Cunningham reports.
Nelson Mayor Nick Smith says overnight peak flows burst a pipe in the Paru system. It sent wastewater into Saltwater Creek, the Maitai River and Nelson Haven. He says repairs are expected within 48 hours, but swimming and shellfish gathering in the haven will be unsafe for several days.
Amnesty International says it's entirely possible for New Zealand to take on big tech. Several media companies, industry groups and other organisations have signed an amnesty open letter calling for a stronger crackdown on digital platforms like TikTok and Facebook. Tax refund season is underway. Inland Revenue is sending out millions of individual income assessments in the next 2 months. Last year, 3.6 million taxpayers received automatic assessments, 2.3 million with refunds, and almost 337,000 owing more tax. Customer segment leader Rebecca Baker says they expect similar numbers this year. To sport, Aryna Sabalenka has stepped up her chase for a maiden French Tennis Open title with a commanding round of 16 win over Naomi Osaka. Sabalenka won in straight sets. Moana Pacifica midfielder Falatoi Penny has copped a 3-week ban after his red card in the win over the Brumbies in Canberra. And tickets for Saturday's Super Rugby qualifying final between the Crusaders and Blues in Christchurch are all snapped up. The general sale has been exhausted in the space of 20 minutes. I'm Malcolm Jordan. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at 5 p.m. from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.